Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming back on to bring a message for you all in regards to the disruption that is happening concerning the karmics. Okay, so as I mentioned in my other message prior to this one, go back and watch it in regards to the disruption that's happening with the powers that were. Okay, they're losing their mind, but everything that happens has a reflection. Okay, everything that's spiritual has a physical reflection. Everything that's macrocosmic has a microcosmic reflection. And so if there is that energy of as above so below, as within so without. That particular situation that happened with Kanye and Kyrie is a direct reflection of our relationship in terms of the chosen awakening and speaking our truth, and us withdrawing ourselves from the enemy. And the reaction of the enemy is a direct reflection of what's happening for those of you who have withdrawn yourselves from those in your intimate circle, those karmics that was in your intimate circle. They're starting to kick up dust, okay? They do not want you to step into your power. They do not want you to remove yourself from their narcissism, okay? They need you as their narcissistic supply. They need to feed off of your energy. And so many of them are starting to really act a fool because they know that you have withdrawn, you're stepping into your power, you're moving towards your happiness, and you no longer are codependent on them. Emotionally, spiritually, sexually, financially, energetically, you're no longer codependent on them. And so, because they have not done the work to heal and they still have those codependencies, those codependent tendencies, and that abandonment issues and things that of that nature that they have not healed from on an individual scale, on a personal level, they can't stand the fact that you yourself that you have the audacity to heal. How dare you heal and go and be happy without me while I sit over here miserable? That's how the karmics are feeling right now. Whether it's friends, family, co-workers, lovers, whoever it is, this is the reflection of what's happening all across the globe on a personal scale to a more to a larger scale. This is the energy that we are experiencing as a chosen seed. So I'm just going to pull some random cards here, just to see what is going on with these energies. Okay, look at this. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Look, the star card is at the bottom of the deck, so that lets you know that you're shining. This is the star seed energy. This is that energy of the chosen seed. You know who you are. You're balanced. You have done the work to heal. Now, these people, these karmics, are tripping all over their feet. They're moving too damn fast, about to fall over and doggone bump their head somewhere, because they are scattered in their energy. And so they're being very impulsive with their behaviors. Meanwhile, you over here balanced, connected with nature, doing your own thing, transparent, carefree, living your best life, receiving those things that you've been praying for, because the star card is the wish card, okay? And so you have that divine connection to all things that exist. You're calm, you're balanced, your energy is at peace here, you're at rest, you've done the work to heal. But this is the energy of the karmics, scattered in their energy all over the place, impulsive behavior. So they might just do some random crap, and you looking at them like, what the hell are you thinking about? But they're doing this because they see that you standing in your power, and they're having a hard time with that, okay? So let me see what else is coming out here. These cards are sticking. So it just is, they got themselves in a real sticky situation is what I'm picking up on here, okay? The karmics have gotten themselves in a really sticky situation, and they don't know how they're going to get out of it, because they see that they know that the moment that you heal and step into their power, it means that they now have to deal with their karma, because they no longer have that divine protection over them because of your energy. They was protected before because you still had that cord attachment to them, just like this beast of a structure that's coming down. It was protected before because we were still in the building. But now we, the chosen seed, have left the building. And so these karmics, these karmic powers that were, these people in your personal space, they having to lose now. So what we have here is the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's definitely that energy where they're going nowhere fast, okay? They're going nowhere fast. Whatever it is that they're doing impulsively to try to work against you, it's not going to go nowhere. It's going to come to a screeching halt. And what's going to happen is they're going to get themselves harmed. They're going to hurt themselves trying to hurt you. Look at this. Because, see, they wanted to get you mentally trapped. They wanted you in your head. They wanted to keep you stuck at their mercy, under their control. But you're no longer juggling this situation. You have dropped them. You let them go. You release them, and you're not thinking about them no more. You done took the blinders off. See, in the upright, that's that energy of overthinking, feeling trapped, feeling like you can't move, feeling like you're just bound to this situation and not being able to see things clearly. And then this card, Two of Pentacles, if it came out in the upright, that's that energy of still juggling, still on that emotional wave with these karmic people. But now these two cards was in the reverse, which shows me you ain't in that energy no more. You've stepped into your power. So it's like, no, I'm dropping you because I've recognized your toxicity. I see you for who you are now. The blindfold is now off. The blinders are off now. I'm not mentally trapped. I realized that I didn't have to stay in this situation. I didn't have to stay tied or connected to you for as long as I did, but it's only because at that point I was asleep. I was blinded. I wasn't looking at you through my spiritual eyes. I was looking at the situation through my natural eyes. And so in that moment, you might have felt like, based on what you see through your natural eyes, I can't do anything about the situation. I'm stuck. But when you started to see it through your spiritual eyes, it's like, oh no, I definitely have a way out of this thing. I don't have to stay in this anymore. You dropped it. And emotionally, you found your balance again. You did the work to heal. And so now this is that energy where they don't know what to do. So they'll try to sabotage you because they don't know what else to do in order to get your attention or to draw you back in. They'd rather have you in their life through a negative means than to not have you around at all. So if they can call attention to themselves by trying to work against you or impulsively just doing crazy stuff just randomly out of nowhere just to get your attention, they'd rather have negative attention from you than to have no attention at all. And so look at this. They mad as hell, Queen of Swords in the reverse, because you ain't talking to them. You probably blocked their asses off. You ain't saying nothing to them. And so now they saying everything up underneath the sun. And the Queen of Swords in the reverse is a liar. This is a liar all day long. So they're going to be out slandering your name, saying things against you, doing whatever they can possible because they're angry. Okay? Six of Cups is in the reverse. What's behind this? Look at that. The Chariot is in the reverse. You built nothing but negative memories with this person. Okay? If this is a sibling, if this is a past lover, if this is whoever this is, you've built nothing but negative memories with this person, and you recognize that things were just not going anywhere. Okay, with these people, for some of you at bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, this could be co-workers. You just realized that they was just toxic as hell, and you have released those energies. You now balance, you doing your own thing, you standing in your power, and you ain't worried about them. You letting them fight up against each other now. You're letting them create their own trap. You're letting them create a trap for themselves because you're no longer entertaining or interacting with them. You shut off communication because you was done with the lies. You was done with the disrespectful communication. You was done with their slander. And so now it's like you see that they're just making any attempt possible to try to get back into your energy. And for them, they're losing it because they realize that it's not working. It's not working. Okay, they're losing sleep at night. They don't know what to do. They sitting over there watching you shine, and they just can't understand how is it possible that you're no longer fiending for them, that you're no longer running after them or checking to see if they called you or checking to see if they're looking out for you. You don't care anymore because you thrive and you ain't in survival mode anymore. The chosen seed have come out of that place. And so these karmics, they just can't believe that a world can exist without that type of energy because they're so damn toxic. They come in with these old false ass apologies. You see right through it. Look at this. The Five of Swords in the reverse. They're so manipulative. But everything is coming out in the reverse in terms of their tactics, which lets you know that it's all going to boomerang right back to them. Whatever they try to do, they're defeated already before they even get a chance to get started. When the Knight of Wands comes out in reverse first, it just lets you know they're tripping over their own two damn feet, trying to get to you. Trying to do impulsive, crazy things to get to you. They are literally tripping themselves up over their own two doggone feet. And so Five of Swords in the reverse, they've been defeated before they even got a chance to try to start a fight. Okay, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups in the reverse, they was never genuine in the first place. Whoever these people are, they was never genuine. If they tried to act like they had some false apology that they wanted to bring. Look at this. I knew the devil was somewhere up in here. Right behind that is the devil in the reverse. The devil is now in the reverse. These people can't control you anymore. They used to have you chained and bound to them right there with that beast, that narcissistic supply. You having that cord attachment to that karmic kept you chained and bound. That they was giving that supply to the beast. The beast was feeding off of their energy. Okay, Please know this fire that kept this beast going. I'm talking about the beast system, the structure, the powers that were. You being chained and bound to the karmics because at one point you couldn't release yourself or you didn't see a way out. You having that cord attachment to them, even especially if they was a lover and you was making that sexual contact with them, or that emotional contact, or mentally trapped when it came to these people, you being bound to them in that way, they was pulling on your energy and giving it and feeding it right to the beast. That's what kept this structure going. The chosen being chained and bound to the karmic energy, low vibrational in state, they took that same fiery, lustful Jezebel spirit energy, fired up the torch for the beast, and kept the supply for the beast going. So go watch my other message where it came out very clearly that the beast is dying. And we have now pulled our energy back because we pulled it back from these karmics too. This was another attempt of the enemy to keep you surrounded by karmic family member, friends, co-workers, lovers, so that you would never rise into your divinity, so that you would always feel like you was chained and bound to these people because of there was blood, or because you had that strong sexual connection, or whatever the case may be. That's what the enemy wanted you to believe, okay? Fact of the matter is, this card came out in the reverse, which shows me that you have released yourself because you always had a way out. The chain around this person's neck is very loose. So you never had to stay in the first place, but what it was going to take was for you to remove the blinders and to see this situation for what it was. Because see, that devil energy can be very alluring. It can be very addictive. It can be very intoxicating. It can be very manipulating and create illusions, okay? And that's what was happening here. That passion and that lustful energy, that desire, whatever it is that kept, that codependency, whatever it is that kept this relationship going, it was all toxic in nature, and you had to wake up to see the darkness that was really happening here. So this card is coming out in the reverse, okay? So let's see what else is coming out here. These cards are sticking, y'all. I can't even pull a card out. They have really gotten themselves in a sticky situation, for real. Look at this. Ace of Wands in reverse. You don't want these people anymore. You are not. You've lost your passion and your fire. That's it. Okay? You have lost that passion and that desire and that fire for these old karmic, toxic, doggone people. Because you see clearly, you understand what it will do to your energy to keep yourself bounded and chained to that type of toxicity. And so now you're loving yourself more. And self-love means that you set healthy boundaries. You don't allow yourself to stay chained and bound to that type of energy. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Everything is coming out in the reverse because these people was jealous as hell of you. Jealous as hell of your success. They're jealous because some of you are moving into a space of stardom. Some of you are moving, you just leveling up. That's what it is. You're just leveling up. You're receiving your position in the spiritual realm because you've done the work. And so many of them are so jealous. They're sending daggers out there. But see, the thing is, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, everything that they try to say about you, all of that evil eye, those rumors, that jealous energy, whatever it is that they try to say, because this can also be dealing with like things on the internet, airway. If they try to say things about you to the public on public platforms, it's going to deaf ears. It's meeting deaf ears. It's not going to reach the way that they was hoping that it would reach. Eight of Wands in the reverse is being stopped in its tracks, and it's going right back to them. They're creating their own demise and don't even see it. They don't even see it. But see, the thing is, look at this. They losing financially. What's behind that? Look at that. I told you they're creating their own demise and they don't even see it because they don't want to see it. It's not the fact that they don't have the opportunity to see it. They don't want to see it. Many of them are so money hungry. They're so greedy. They're so stuck in their damn carnal nature. They sitting up here. They taking so many losses because they selfish as hell. They don't want to do the right thing. All they wanted to do was take. And they didn't want to give anything. And so because of this, they're hoping that as long as they keep the blindfolds on, then they can continue in this old carnal-minded behavior, this old wicked-ass behavior. They don't want to see the facts surrounding you need to do the work to heal. They need to do the work to heal. But see, they figure as long as I stay blinded to it and act like I can't see my faults and act like I can't see the fact that I need to get grounded, I need to do some work on myself, they figure somehow they can avoid their karma. Somehow they can fool themselves into thinking that their impulsive actions is valid, okay? But they're gonna find out real soon, because see, the judgment card is right here at the bottom of the deck. Judgment day is here, and this card came out strongly in my other reading concerning the powers that were. So I hope that the karmics don't think that they're gonna be able to escape. They cannot escape judgment. Whatever you do, you have to be judged for. Whatever you put out there into the universe, you have to be judged for, good or bad. You see what I'm saying? And so judgment day is here. They being caught transparent, okay? You can't hide from this judgment. And so that's the problem. See, they don't want you to be in your success. They don't want you to be victorious or successful. And that's the problem that they're having, because like I said, many of you are being lifted up. You're being lifted up, and they don't like the fact that you're being praised and applauded by many other people. And see, some of them are going to try to, they're going to try to mooch on your energy. They're going to try to take your name and figure, well, if I can slander this person's name and say things about them, then maybe I can get put on a platform. Maybe the world will be able to see me. But see, the fact of the matter is, they have to understand the chosen seed have done the work to earn that position of respect by the Most High, our spiritual team, and those people that applaud the chosen. It's work. You got to do the work. You got to do the inner work. You got to clean yourself up. You got to get rid of your carnal nature, get rid of addictions, get rid of bitterness, hatred, unforgiveness, all of these things. You have to do the work. But these people think they can just take a little shortcut. Okay, they sitting over there shining, but see, I'm about to go and say some things about them. I'm going to work against them. I'm going to be impulsive and do some old crazy stuff. I'm going to go tell the management about this and that. I'm going to lie and slander their name about this and that, because see, they getting that promotion. Oh, I bet they won't have that promotion now. Oh, I bet they won't have that relationship now if I go and tell them that they did this. Oh, I bet they won't have that position of, that platform on social media now, because I'm going to do a video and I'm going to use their name. And I'm going to try to see watch and see how many views I get. See, dummies, judgment day is here. Because see, the Six of Wands came out in the reverse, was let you know you still don't get the respect of the people. You thought you was going to get some attention in your ego. You thought you was going to use somebody else's healed energy, trying to drain and energy harvest all over again, just like the powers that were. These karmics operate from the same system, the same dark energy. They use the same tactics. They thought they was going to take a shortcut to get your inheritance and your blessings, but they have fooled themselves, okay? Largely because they don't want to see the truth about their actions, okay? But see, it's going to be shown to them, because see, this judgment card, y'all see, there's a large trumpet that's being blown, so you can't avoid this message. You cannot avoid this judgment. It's going to be loud and it's going to be very clear, okay? So you can't put a blinder over this one. You can't put no earplugs in to avoid this one. When the judgment comes down on the heads of these karmics who have worked against the chosen for far too long, it's going to be loud and clear. So they better get ready. They better get ready to watch you shine and to take a back seat, okay? Because they're getting ready to face a lot of heavy karma, and a lot of them are really in denial about it. It's sad. It's like, why don't you just do the work? Why don't you just leave people alone? Let them live their lives and go do the work. They're going to miss a lot of opportunities. The death card is at the bottom of the deck. They are going to miss a lot of opportunities that they could have actually grabbed a hold of if they would have done the due diligence to go within, to face their shadow self, to do the shadow work, to heal their inner child. They refuse to do it. I'm telling y'all, they refuse to do it out of jealousy, envy, spite, bitterness, because you decided to withdraw your energy. All because you decided to establish healthy boundaries for yourself and say, no more. I'm not dealing with that toxicity. I'm not dealing with that devil energy. I'm not dealing with your addictive behavior patterns. I'm not dealing with your lustful carnal nature. I'm pulling all the way back. They got mad about that and decided that they wanted to try to keep you from getting that blessing and that opportunity. They thought they was going to make you miss your blessing. They thought they was going to put it to rest. They said, no, I'm going to win at all costs. They wanted blood, many of them. But see, the fact of the matter is, this is what they're getting. This is what they're getting, because see, this death right here is going to make them transform. It's going to make them have to go through the death and the rebirth. And they're going to have to do this multiple times. Just like the chosen seed, we had to go through many deaths and rebirths. We had to take many hits. We had to be broken all the way down to the lowest of the low in order to rise back up like the phoenix. But see, we did the work. So we flying high now. We got our wings now. And so they mad because they can't go with us. We too high vibrational for them. Many of them are mad because you ignoring their attempts to try to get your attention. You're not even going to give them the clout. You're not even going to address or acknowledge the dummy foolishness that they are putting out there. You're going to let them hang themselves. Just like that message that I did about Jalen Rose when his sister tried to call him out and tried to say that you doing all of this and you doing all of that. But he didn't have to say one word because everybody that I witnessed her ratchetness, they knew the energy that it was coming from. It was very clear that she was a karmic sister. Very clear that she was very ungrateful and had this sense of entitlement. And so you're not grieving these people no more. You ain't crying over no spilled milk with these people no more. You living your best life. You're not in that energy of grieving. You know, these spilled cups, they spilled for a reason because it was spoiled milk in that crap, okay? It was spoiled. And it was something that you no longer needed. So these 2 cups that's behind this person, see, when you focused and you grieving and you in that energy of, just focused on the past and focusing on the spilled cups, that's when you don't see the new opportunities that's being handed to you. But with this card coming out in the reverse, many of you are moving towards that 2 of cups that's behind you. And the 2 of cups in the tarot deck represents new love, new partnerships, okay, new beginnings, celebration, being, seeing eye to eye with the people that you are coming into contact with. And these people, they can't stand that because they know that you deserve better. And they know that you now know that you deserve better. That was the scariest thing for them from the very beginning. If this person starts to come into realization of who they are and they start to step into their power and they start to gain their confidence and they get rid of all of this abandonment issues and codependencies, they gonna really see me for who I am. That's what the Karmics was saying. You're going to see them for who they are at that point, and you're going to recognize that you deserve better. That was the scariest thing for them, just like the powers that were. You recognize that, oh, you all are wicked. Everything that you have done against us has been wickedness. Everything that you have done against us has been to keep us down and to keep us from realizing our fullest potential. And so now we pull ourselves back. All of these karmics operate the same, like I said, from a personal level to a more public level, or to a larger scale. It's all the same energy, same tactics, same energy. Okay. So the high priestess is in the reverse. Okay. You've revealed the truth. You see right through. Okay. It's no more you holding back. You release this crap. 10 of Wands in reverse. You let it go. It was heavy. It was burdensome. You're done with it. Okay, these people have no divine connection. Their intuition is shot. They don't receive no spiritual messages. A lot of them are jealous because you, as the chosen seed, you receive a lot of spiritual downloads. Your DNA is activated. You know who you are. You have that divine connection to the Most High and your spiritual team. They are so jealous that the chosen seed, we possess these beautiful spiritual gifts that they will not be able to get a hold of in this lifetime. More than likely not the next one or the next one or the next one, because they will not do the work. They'd rather go out screaming and hollering like little babies, kicking and screaming, than to say, I surrender, and to take on, take responsibility for their actions or their lack thereof. They don't want to take responsibility because admitting to their wrongdoing means that they actually have to acknowledge that the karma that's coming to them is well deserved. And they don't want to do that. They figure if I don't acknowledge it, if I don't admit to it, then I can avoid it. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Okay. Good luck with that. So yeah, there it is. The hangman in reverse. They don't want to see it from a different perspective. They don't want to gain the clarity. They refuse to see it from a different perspective. And so they end up hanging themselves. That's all. That's just what it is. They end up hanging them damn selves, trying to hang you, trying to sacrifice you, because that's all this was all about. Sacrificing you, getting you to stay tied down to the beast. Many of them, like I said, they jealous as hell. They have no passion. They have no creativity. Okay, they're jealous of the fact that you're very creative. You know who you are. You're confident. You're stepping into your power. You're taking action towards those things that you love and that you're passionate about. But they possess no talents, no skills, no creativity, no confidence. They're very insecure. They don't want the world to know that, though. And if this was a karmic partner, many of them was very promiscuous in their energy. They slept around a lot because they was very insecure, but just strongly very jealous, very malicious, always trying to do something against you. That's the energy of a karmic all day. Okay. And so it is what it is. I just heard some of them was sisters too. Some of them was your sisters, very jealous sisters. Okay, I have the King of Cups in the reverse. This is someone who's emotionally off balance, someone who's emotionally manipulative. This could also be someone who's an alcoholic, someone who overdrinks, someone who has addictive behavior patterns, someone who is just very emotionally unavailable, and they're just off balance mentally. Okay, have no self-love, no intuition, just sad. So this is the last card I'm gonna pull because this energy is just really, it's too much. Okay, matter of fact, I'm gonna pull a couple from my other deck and then I'm gonna close out. The Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. That's that energy of the karmic wheel is now spinning, but it's going to be very negative for them because this is bad karma. This is what's happening for the karmics. This is the position. This is the side that they chose. We was all put in a position where the awakening happened for everybody. So these karmics are not asleep. They understand what they've been doing and they see it very clearly. And they know why Judgment Day is happening for them. We all was at that crossroads where we had an opportunity to take the path of light or to take the path of darkness. These karmics chose to continue to feed the beast. They did not want to disconnect themselves. They chose to take the path of darkness. And so this is the result of that. They have to stay on this hamster wheel of karmic cycles, karmic lessons for many lifetimes. They can't escape it. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple of cards from this deck and then I'm going to close out. Yeah, some of them tried to trap with pregnancy or with money. They tried to entrap. That's that energy of codependency, wanting to keep you stuck, feeling like you can't go nowhere. Okay, some of them just wanted to entrap you or try to use children against you, or pull at your heartstrings that says pregnancy, money, heartstrings, trying to do something to keep you stuck, chained, and bound to them, okay, to entrap you. Let's see. Just any measure necessary in order to keep you from withdrawing your energy. But they don't understand that they've been used as puppets by the powers that were to try to keep you chained to them so that you can then feed the beast. They need the energy of the chosen. And so if the chosen stay attached to karmic energy, then the karmics are then taking your supply and feeding it to the beast. So that's why you became their sacrifice. That's exactly how they were sacrificing you, whether they was aware of it or not. You have here on the table an offer, a proposal, or commitment. Now they want to try to offer something here. Now they want to try to put something on the table because they're going to try any means to get you back. Even though they've done all these foolish things, they slander your name, they talk about you, they disrespect you, they lie to you, they do all of these things. They take from you. They're going to try to find a way to put an offer on the table to try to make amends. But I'm telling you now, do not look back. When you release yourself from a karmic, recognize why you're doing it. Look at it from a spiritual perspective. And when you see it from that angle, you don't go back because you understand why you can't. You understand why you shouldn't. So this card of denial is in the reverse. So don't be in denial about it, because when they come in and make this offer of commitment or this proposal or whatever this is and put it on the table, you're not going to put these rose-colored glasses back on and say, well, I can't really see the truth of it for what it is. You're not going to allow them to manipulate you or to gaslight you, okay, or to love bomb you. You're not going to let them do it. You're going to see it for what it is. This says not facing the truth, irrational, or reasoning. See, they're in denial. The karmics are in denial. They don't want to see the truth that it's time for you to move on. They don't want to see the truth of why you have to let them go. So they're going to sit back and act like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I never did anything wrong. They're going to try to project it off onto you and tell you that it was your fault. They're going to be in denial, and they want you in denial too. They want you to accept falsehood. They might even try to get you drunk. They might even offer you a drink, but they're going to tell you that it's sugar. But see, you could put sugar on shit and it's still going to be shit. Excuse my French. Okay? So please do not fall for the crap, because it's all about entrapment. Remember, that's the first card that came out of this deck. They want to entrap you some kind of way. So if they try to come in with, if it's like a past lover or past karmic lover or something, they might try to come in just to bring some sort of sexual energy, some sort of lustful temptation to you, just to either get you pregnant or for you to get them pregnant. So be very careful, okay? Do not be in denial about the truth of who these people are, because you see it very clearly. Once you see, you cannot unsee. That's why that card of denial came out in the reverse. So let's see what else is coming out. Love is in the reverse. This is not a true connection for some of you. Whether it doesn't matter who these people are in your life. It's not a true connection. And so you don't want to get caught up in the falsehood. Last card, okay? Archangel Michael is in a reverse. A lot of them, they don't have any divine protection. Why? Because they haven't done the work spiritually to make that connection in the spiritual realm. They don't know who the Most High is really. They might be able to speak a good game. They might be able to talk real slick and have you thinking that they know something or that they have some sort of connection, but they really don't. Because if they did, they would be putting in the work and they would recognize the importance of self-accountability. They would be doing the work to heal, and they wouldn't be trying to spend all of that good energy and time trying to sabotage another person. It's like if you really have that divine connection to the Most High, it's going to show in everything that you do, and you're going to use your energy and your time in a place where it is going to add value to you, not using it in a position where it's like all that time that you spend in trying to diminish somebody else's value. That shows where a person stands when it comes to their connection, and so that's why they're not protected. That's why they're not protected. And so they're very susceptible to very dark energies taking over their vessel spiritually and physically, because they do not have that divine connection. They refuse to do the work so that they can have a purified temple, so that they can be receptive to the energy of the Most High God, the Holy Spirit, their spiritual team. They have no protection. Even when it comes to their ancestors, they are not protected. Because even all of those in the spiritual realm, they understand what time it is. Okay, all of those who are existing in the spiritual realm understand what time it is. And so no one is going to sacrifice themselves trying to save someone who has made a choice, free will, to stay attached to the beast. So they're going to get devoured with that beast because the beast is dying. So now they just become the supply to the beast because they can't use our energy anymore to feed the beast. And so now it's over with. That's all I can say. Don't go back to those karmics. You already see them very clearly. You see they're going to try to entrap you. You see that the love is not real. You see that they're very jealous. They're very hateful, and that they are impulsive, trying to do anything against you to bring you back down. But we're going to continue to rise. We're going to continue to thrive. The chosen seed will continue. We're going to continue to stand in our power. We're going to receive our inheritance, our birthright, and our sovereignty, and we're going to win. We're going to continue to thrive, y'all. So I love you. If you want a private reading from me, please be sure to email me. Please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you find that my messages resonate with you. And I will talk to you all next time.